Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, you guys already know what I'm going to be talking about, and that is going to be about the UCL draw. And in this draw, it is official that Barcelona is going to be playing against PSG in February for the round of 16. So the next chapter has been written. I'm very excited. The fact that Barcelona is going to be playing against a very strong PSG side, there is just so much history and so many things in general that we do have to talk about. So if we look at the schedule here, we can see that on February 16, Barcelona and PSG are going to be playing. Barcelona is going to be playing at home first, and then we are going to be playing away, which is going to be in Paris, which is going to be on March 10th. Now let's look at the rest of the draw for the round of 16. I want you guys to really notice something here. You can see that there's not really many big draws like we did see in the previous Champions League. And when I mean by big draws, I mean like when we did see the second seed, there wasn't many big teams. It's not like we saw Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, and City and Juventus in the second seed. We saw the teams that were actually supposed to be there, because if there were City, Dortmund, Barcelona, Juventus in the second seed, we would see Bayern versus Juventus, Chelsea versus Barcelona, Real Madrid versus Bayern. You guys know exactly what I mean. And as we progress through these games, we can see that there is a clear winner on most of these matches. We can see that City might go through, Bayern might go through, Liverpool might go through, but there's two very big matches that I believe is going to be very hard to predict on who's going to go through. One is going to be Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea. I do think that Atletico by no means have an easy tie in the round of 16. Chelsea is going to be going into that game believing that they can get a win and go into the next round. The other obvious tie is going to be, which is our team, FC Barcelona and PSG. That is going to be a match that literally everyone in the world is going to be wanting to see, and I'm going to give you guys the reasons later on why I'm saying that. And overall, these are going to be two games that do have a lot of history. So now let's focus on FC Barcelona. And let me tell you guys one thing. When I was looking at the UCL draw, I was watching it live on my couch, and I'm like, okay, who are we going to get? I was very nervous, right? Because many of us were expecting to get Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, but that wasn't the case in this draw. The team that we got was PSG. Now, I'm not saying that PSG is going to be an easy team for us to get through. What I'm saying is that Barcelona could have gotten it so much worse within this round of 16 draw. I truly do believe that PSG is going to give us a very hard time, but the fact that Barcelona do not have to go against Bayern or City or Liverpool this early in the stage, it makes us Barcelona fans believe more that we could go through into the next round. Many of us were expecting that not many of us were going to go past the round of 16 based off the quality that we have been showing through this season. So let me tell you, the fact that Barcelona and PSG are going to be playing, it's going to be a very exciting match. And I'm saying this because of two reasons. One, it is because of the history between these two teams. It says here that since 2013, Barcelona and PSG have met 3 times in the Champions League knockout stages. The Barcelona team has advanced in all 3 occasions. Now, I may just have jinxed it here in this video. The big question is this: could Barcelona continue this record? Could Barcelona continue to knock out PSG in the knockout stages within the Champions League? Because again, Barcelona is not in their best condition. PSG right now have been in their best form and have been showing that they can be UCL final quality. Now look, I know that it's way too early to tell because everything could change in about 2 months. Barcelona can come back and rise up and become the better team. But as of now, it really does seem like PSG can be that bigger team. So again, could Barcelona continue this record? Now we also do have another story. There is that infamous comeback. Barcelona did beat PSG 6-1 about 3 years ago. It was that infamous comeback that many of us are going to be remembering forever. So there is history. PSG and Barcelona are going to be meeting on the field and saying, yeah, we have faced you guys before. We know exactly what you guys are going to want to do with us, and we know every weapon that you guys do have in hand. These are two teams that truly do understand each other on the field. Now I want to go to the second reason on why I believe that this is a match that's going to be very exciting, and that is because of what's currently going on right now, and it's going to be revolving around Neymar Jr. and Lionel Messi. Two players where we have wished for the past 3 years to have them play together in the same team again. But the story has turned. Like, yes, are we going to have Neymar and Messi on the same field? We are, but they're going to be wearing different shirts. They're going to be playing against each other, and this is what football has given us. Football has given us the opportunity to see Neymar and Messi on the field but play against one another and put them in a situation where they're going to have to knock each other out. And in the end, these are going to be two players who we know are very good friends, but these are also going to be two players who are going to want to take their own team into the next round. And so this is going to be a very special moment for us FC Barcelona fans. And again, there is going to be a battle on the field. They are going to be clashing, but on the other side, they are very good friends. And Neymar did express this on Instagram, and he said this: "I'll see you soon, my friend." So you can see that even Neymar himself is very excited to see Lionel Messi again on the pitch. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how Barcelona do face against a very different Neymar Jr. because Neymar is not the same player that he was about 4 to 5 years ago. Neymar has evolved through these years. Neymar has become a completely different player ever since 2017. And the fact that Neymar has become a completely different monster and is starting to look more of a central attacking midfielder instead of a left winger, and the fact that he can even play both positions, the Barcelona defense has to step up. There's going to be no excuses to not be 100% by the time we do reach that game on February. And that's going to go for Mingueza, Araujo, Jordi Alba, and especially Serginho Dest. Serginho Dest is going to be having massive duties in this game to take care of Neymar. Now you're also going to be having Kylian Mbappe, who is also going to be another complete monster on the field. So overall, I do think that this defense does need to work on so many things in order to take on Neymar and Kylian Mbappe on the field, because they are going to give this Barcelona team a very, very hard time to get through. But let's take a step back, right? I want to get away from all of these narratives going on, because right now we do have to understand that there are players that might potentially be missing. And there's been many questions revolving around Neymar, Ansu Fati, and Gerard Piqué because of fitness injuries. Because keep in mind, Neymar did encounter a injury scare on the field. We did not know exactly how long Neymar is going to be out for, but it says here, according to this report, that in the very few first test of Neymar, it was very reassuring, and he is expected to be on the sidelines for only about 10 to 15 days from today. As for Gerard Piqué, Todd Costa has stated that Piqué is recovering extremely well and he could feature in the match against PSG, which is going to be in the second leg in March. As for Ansu Fati, the only updates we have gotten from this player is that he is very doubtful to play against PSG overall. We don't know if he's going to be coming back by the end of February or in the beginning of March, but we should have a greater idea on when Ansu Fati is expected to return by the end of January. So just to basically sum it up, there's going to be a 99% chance that Neymar is going to be playing against Barcelona. There's going to be a 85% chance that Piqué will be available for the match against PSG, and there's going to be a 30% chance that Ansu Fati could be playing on the field against PSG. Now, one of the last few things that I do want to talk about is the timing of this game, because many of us Barcelona fans know exactly where Barcelona's at behind the scenes. There are so many other storylines going on, whether that's the elections, the Messi narrative of Messi leaving Barcelona, because keep in mind, Messi will be able to leave in January for a fee or maybe for free by the time we do hit that transfer window. Now, there has been many questions that have been asked towards me saying, what is the elections going to do with any of this? And to be very honest, I don't believe that when we have a new president, many things are going to be changing. Like, we are not going to see a new Barcelona team by the time we do face PSG. I know by the time we do have a new president in the club, they're going to be wanting to make new signings. But here's the thing, by the time we do have that new president in charge, about 10 to 15 days later, we're going to be playing against PSG. So there's literally no time to rejuvenate or evolve this Barcelona team. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot make any changes. But what I can tell you is this: I strongly believe, and here's why I believe Barcelona could have the upside against PSG. I strongly believe that whoever's going to be in charge, whether it's Victor Font or Laporta, if they can do one thing, it would be this. And this is going to be my wish, and I believe that this is also going to be the wish for many Barcelona fans. If Laporta or Victor Font can pull out a negotiation with Lionel Messi between the time they are in charge and before the match between PSG and Barcelona starts about an agreement that Messi will stay with Barcelona for the next 4 to 5 years, that is going to be a big boost for this club in general. Now let me clarify myself. I do not expect a agreement such as Messi signed a renewal with Barcelona between the election date and the PSG versus Barcelona match. I don't expect any agreement, but what I do expect to hear and what we want to hear is a story of Messi seems much more confident to continue with Barcelona now that the new president is in charge. If we can hear a story, a credible story such as that, again, between these two dates, and knowing that Messi is much more confident in staying with this Barcelona club, I strongly believe that Barcelona is going to be going up against PSG, believing now that they can become a greater team again. And the moment that you believe that, the moment that you know that things are going to be picking up very, very soon after this season is over, your confidence is going to be boosting right back up, because then you are going to feel purpose within this club, because now knowing that you're going to be continuing for the next 4 to 5 years, in result, that is going to make you want to represent this club again. And that is why I believe that is going to be a huge deal if we do hear a report such as that after the elections is over. So Laporta and Victor Font do have a big job in hand, and I do think that they can pull it off before that match between PSG and FC Barcelona. Again, I'm not saying that Laporta and Victor Font are going to be coming in here and we see Haaland, Mbappe, and Lewandowski as our front three. We're not going to see that. We're not going to see any transfers. I do think that they can do one thing, and that is to find a pre-agreement with Lionel Messi. But that is it, right? That is my first reaction with the Barcelona versus PSG match that is going to be held in February. And obviously there is more narratives that does involve this tie. Like for example, it says here that the PSG tie has many narratives. In addition to Neymar returning to the Camp Nou, Rafinha will return against his boyhood club, and the World Cup winners Griezmann, Dembélé, and Umtiti will clash with their former teammate Kylian Mbappe. That'll be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Barcelona PSG is going to be the match that many of us are going to be wanting to see. Obviously, I'm going to be making a pre-match preview for that game and a post-match review after that match is over. So if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.